Welcome to the One to One podcast, where we meet young and inspiring entrepreneurs. Some of you may not know, but tea is a $66 billion industry. And in countries like India, China, and even the United States, it's not just a beverage, it's a way of life. It's a part of culture and tradition. And there's some individuals who are in this market to make a difference. Today, we're going to meet the driving force behind Veda Tea Company, Neha Divedi Gianchandani. Welcome, Neha, to the One to One podcast. It's my pleasure to have you here. So, Neha, Veda Tea Company, very interesting name and a very interesting kind of business that you started.
Yeah.
So, would love to know how did you come up with the name Veda Tea Company and why green tea?
So there is a long story behind it.
Yeah.
So Veda Tea, basically my surname Dwivedi before
Right.
marriage. So Dwivedi means Ved, in between Ved comes. So I
Right.
took Veda from my surname.
Oh, wow.
So that's how Veda Tea was born. And why tea? Why agriculture? Because when I was young, I was very close to my grandfather. We were like, he was like my best friend. So my roots are in Banaras, and even though I'm born and brought up here in Mumbai, but I used to go in my summer vacations there. So my grandfather used to take us around and show us the farms. This is us, this is this. So I used to get very fascinated about the thing, and the crops growing and the plants, and any which ways I'm a plant lover. So the memory, the whole thing, the time I spent, the beautiful time I spent with him in our farms, was somewhere inside me, and
Wow.
I always wanted my grandfather to live with me in my memories and cherish it. So I was thinking what crop I can do.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's do green tea, and then this is how the journey started. And I went to the farms and I learned. It's not just that I thought and I said no. It was a long thing, long journey. But yeah, and so this way I think my grandfather is always there with me as blessing in my memories. I love him.
Wow, what a powerful story. Thank you for sharing that. I know I can see you already emotional, and it's an
Yeah.
emotional topic for you.
Yeah, it's
So
very
very
emotional, very sensitive a lot. Yeah.
So Neha, I did a little research about you, and you were also working in LA, and now you're in Mumbai. So normally people take a one-way ticket from Bombay to LA, like Priyanka Chopra. Were you doing the reverse from LA to Bombay? Would love to know that story.
So yeah, I was not working actually. I was studying there. I
Okay.
went to Burbank,
Oh, wow.
LA. I did my filmmaking because not many people know that I've done theaters.
Oh,
And I'm also one of the contestants of Glad Rags.
oh wow.
I have done a very professional modeling, like fashion weeks and all. And then I always wanted to do something which I'm passionate about, which was filmmaking. So as I said that I always learn the thing and then I start. I just don't start.
So
Where is-
can I ask you to slow down? I'll
Yeah.
never interrupt my guest, but this was very interesting. I wanted to get into the timeline because so many hats already. When did you start modeling? When did
I
you
was
go to
very
LA?
young.
Yeah.
I was very young when I started modeling. Then I did that for like couple of years. I have done a lot of projects,
Wow.
a lot of stuff which we'll tell later. I don't want to tell this.
Okay, we.
Yeah, and then I thought that let's do something which is even more interesting. And yeah, so I went to LA. I did my filmmaking. I was
Wow.
staying in Burbank, and I went to a film school, and then yeah, that's how my journey started. I came back. I started working on the projects. I never wanted to stay there, whereas I could have. My friends went, and they never came back. They are there, but I think I
So
love
you
my.
were very clear that I'm going there to learn, and
Yeah,
once I could come back
I
to
want to come
Bombay,
back, yeah.
and then I'm going to work here.
I don't like that kind of lifestyle. I mean, people love it's good, but I always wanted to come back to my country. I love my country.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's amazing.
yeah.
So you came back to Bombay, you started
Yeah.
working on projects, and then how long into the journey of filmmaking and projects and the glamour world that you decided, let me do something organic and very close to nature? So how did that transition happen?
So as I said that my grandfather played a very important role in my life. So when I was studying in LA, he passed away. And unfortunately I couldn't see him because I was really, really far away from him. So when I came back and I started my career into the films and all, but I always had him in the back of my mind. And then I thought I'll do something
Wow.
which even he liked.
Wow.
So then I also have something very stable, nice, and also I have fulfilled one of his wishes, which even I love and we both loved.
Yeah.
So this is how I started Veda Tea.
And the best entrepreneurs have a really strong story about why they started it.
Yeah.
And hearing your story and the
Yeah.
amount of passion and love
Yeah.
that you have towards this brand,
Yeah.
really nice to see.
Yeah.
It's not just something for money or just something that one day
no.
you decided to wake up.
No, I have
and
never,
do.
as I said, that whatever I started, whatever, be it films or be it my tea journey, I had given that 1-2 year of studying and research behind that. And then I have started. I have not just, oh, today I'm a painter, tomorrow I'm this. No, I have given my 100% to the work I'm doing, and then I have started.
Wow. Now, from when you decided that I want to be an entrepreneur, I want to be in the tea business, but to actually wanting to do something and to actually doing it is a lot of hard work in between that. So tell me, how was that process? What all you had to learn, or where did you go to get that kind of knowledge?
Yeah, so to start with, like in India, we don't have tea schools like
Right.
we have in China and Japan. So for me, the process was little difficult, and also I don't have a background where people are into tea business or we
Yeah.
have tea farms or anything as such. For me, it was like a complete fresh start and starting from scratch, as I'm the single founder of Veda Tea. So it was completely my idea. So I started in 2018 actually. I started my research whichever country I was traveling. I used to buy green teas, I used to explore, and then I used to try them, what are the different flavors in the market. Then slowly in the next following year, like 2019, I started going to the gardens. We have beautiful tea gardens, Assam and Darjeeling. I mean, we are one of the topmost tea suppliers globally in the world, which I'm very proud of. So I started going to the farms, meeting the farmers, the tea sommeliers and all, taking knowledge from them.
Wow.
I learned from them. I used to actually call them. I took them and was, no, you have to teach me. So we used to come on maybe on a video call, or maybe I used to be in the farm. So this is how, and the process was very hard working because I had to learn by my own self. So looking at the videos, how the tea testing goes, so I gave a proper 2 years.
Wow.
And I got myself ready how to see a tea, how to judge a tea. It's expired, it's not expired, the variety, the flushes, first flush, second flush. So it's a whole journey. You cannot just
There's no short. You didn't take a shortcut.
no,
Yeah.
there was no shortcut, because if there's a shortcut, then the business is also in shortcut only. Then, if you want, I want to build a foundation for something, and see, tea is got to do with wellness, and I want people to live a holistic and better life. I believe in the concept.
Yeah. One thing, after talking to you initially, it comes across that you're very passionate about what you do.
Yeah.
Because any business, when you start, has a lot of ups and downs and challenges.
Yeah.
And if you don't have that passion, that drive, it's very easy to give up. But also, can I say something? You won't mind?
Yeah, I
You
wouldn't.
come across a little like a spoilt brat. So from being a spoilt brat to like working so hard to launch this company, that's quite commendable. Yeah, that is in the middle, thought कि रहने देते हैं यार, कुछ और करते हैं यार, let's give up.
Yeah. So I don't know why I come across as that, but I was never a spoiled brat. I was my teacher's favorite. Let me tell you, yeah.
Okay,
I was my teacher's favorite. Maybe pampered at home a lot. Again by my grandparents, who I was very close to. So I was pampered a lot, but I was never spoiled. I was very disciplined. I know what to do and to. That's why I went into a particular manner to start my business and everything.
Yeah, because obviously the way you described your journey, you did all the hard work,
Yeah.
and, to get where you are
Yes,
today. So your
yes.
foundation is very strong.
Yeah.
And you have the knowledge, not that, you are dependent on an
Yeah.
employee or any third
Yeah.
person for your business. So that's
Yeah.
great to see. Yeah.
So I mean, what's the point? You're hiring somebody for that knowledge. You yourself need to have that knowledge, and then you hire. Then that's an add-on to your business, But when you don't know and it's just money which is invested, you just imagine where you're going to land up. You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. So, when we talk about tea, is it like for only an older demographic, or is it like a lot of youngsters also into green tea? What is your experience? What kind of customers do you have?
So tea is for everyone. Basically, if you see for older people, they are more into the tea, which is English breakfast, Darjeeling tea, Assam tea, which we all have.
Yeah.
Our black tea is our favorite tea, and Earl Grey. But when we cater the young crowd, we have to keep their consciousness into mind and what they want. So we have a lot of health and wellness teas, such as we have tulsi, we have ashwagandha, we have dandelion, we have medicinal teas, so that helps us cater our young crowd. Also, it's got a lot of medicinal values and health values, and it has a very holistic approach towards life, and also it helps you to live a better and healthy life.
Wow. So, I've seen the packaging and the branding.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. I think you guys have done an exceptional job, making sure that it's very attractive. But we'll come to the packaging a little later. Would love to know about the tea inside the packaging. What is the process from the estates till it gets made into a cup of tea for us?
So we have tied up with multiple estates. It's just not one estate we work
Okay.
with. And the thing is, like there are many teas in the market, and then there are many competitors. But you know what happened? The freshness is gone because it comes from farmers to the export houses, to the auction houses, then to some point to import houses, and then there are multiple layers. So by the time it reaches you, it has lost its freshness. What we do as Veda Tea is we are directly tied up with the gardens.
Wow.
So it directly from the garden comes to our facility, and
Wow.
directly we cater to our clients. So there is no middleman involved here.
That's amazing.
So that is how we work. So everything what you get is fresh, and we personally take care of our team
Yeah.
in the facility.
I'm a customer of Veda Tea and I absolutely love the green teas. But I would love to know the process from the tea gardens till it becomes a cup of tea for us. But in a nutshell, for our audience.
Yeah, so what happens that from garden, see there are multiple layers if you see. I'll just simplify it for you.
Please.
So from garden, it goes to auction houses, export houses, then onto some level it goes, some people import it, then there are many layers there. So by the time it reaches the customer, it's the tea has lost its freshness. So what we do at Veda Tea is we have tied up with multiple gardens.
Wow,
Firstly,
so you've eliminated the middlemen.
yes, we have. So from garden is directly coming to our facility where we have our workers doing a lot of multiple things to get that freshness intact, and there are many things which we do manually.
Oh.
Like removing the twigs and the stalks, and then from there we shrink wrap the product so that its freshness is intact, and then from there it goes to the go down, which is dehumidified. There are dehumidifiers there, so yeah,
Wow.
the customers get the best.
So next time you guys have a fresh cup of Veda tea, remember there's a lot of hard work till it comes on your table. So the taste is phenomenal, but I see your packaging is top notch as well. So tell me how much effort has gone into that packaging and branding.
So a lot of effort has gone. It was not like we have given it to the graphic designer and he or she has done the work and I said, okay, no. So I have personally sat with them.
Wow.
This is what I want. This is in my mind. These are the colors I'm looking for. And it was a whole journey for the packaging because again, the emotions were involved. Right. So every tea we launch is a collection for us.
Right.
Maybe like a designer brand. So for me, this is like a it's like a baby to me, and I want to love and cherish. Like you might have known that I'm a very emotional person, as I said, that memories matter. So whatever you make, you start from the scratch, and this is your baby, this is your business. So I have given my 100% to the packaging, and that's why I think when you give your heart and soul, everything is fab.
Wow. So tell me one USP of Veda Tea Company.
USP from garden to cup.
Wow.
The freshness is intact, so that people, our customers, we don't call them customer, we call them Veda fam. That's what I've come up with. I tell my team also that it's Veda. They are Veda fam. They are a family. They are not customers. Keeping in mind that the product is ethical and sustainable to our Veda fam.
You were mentioning that in 2018 to 2019, you were only learning about tea. So when did you finally launch Veda Tea Company?
So basically we started in 2019 and we were supposed to launch around Jan 2020, but unfortunately things were getting delayed and things reached to March. And then the whole world knows what happened, pandemic, which was very sad, and for everyone globally. And then after that, that 1 year went into, different things and sitting at home. And then finally we launched in March 2021.
Wow. So official launch is March 2021.
Yeah, and this is our third year.
Yeah. I want to understand, as a new entrepreneur starting that journey and COVID hits, what's the thought process like? How did you deal with it? How did you motivate your team?
So when I started, we were just team of 2 people, me and one more person. Now we are a bigger team. That's another story.
Yeah.
But then persistency matters a lot. You have to be constant. There are times where you question yourself or whether it's going to work, because times are bad, and we have just started after lockdown, where things are not even open properly. Things were still we were still wearing masks and all that. So I would say that being consistent, being persistent, that helps. That really helps a lot.
Nice. So for a luxury tea brand that you are, how important is marketing, and where all do you focus on marketing Veda Tea Company?
So I believe the time and age we are in, where marketing is everything. Marketing is God. There's Instagram.
Even this, what we are doing is marketing.
Is marketing. So this podcast, in a way, is a marketing. I think it's become the most important part of any brand or anyone's life. We have given a lot of attention to the marketing sector. Our marketing team, who handles social media, Amazon and all. So
So, and how important do you think is for an entrepreneur? Like, okay, fine, you're a glamorous personality as well, and how important it is for the brand owner or the founder to be out there and speak about the brand?
It is very, very important for a founder and entrepreneur, because it's your baby.
Right.
If you're not going to speak, who's going to speak? So you have to speak about the brand. It's not that you've launched and you're chilling. No, you have to be constantly there. Like you're raising a child, you're growing your brand, Child is 1, 2, 3. Your brand is 1, 2, 3. So every year there has to be an add-on to your brand, and that's how you know you're growing.
That's true, and I think a very good analogy you said is raising a kid.
Yeah.
Is that it's never easy, just different challenges at different stages.
Different challenges,
So Neha, obviously I'm learning about Neha the entrepreneur, the boss lady. I would like to know a little bit about Neha the person. Would love to know about your personal life. I know you're recently married, so new business and newly married. Man, you're juggling a lot.
Neha as a person is a simple woman. Simple as in my mind and thought, not in appearance.
Not in practical,
No, not in practical. Glamour has always been a part, but that doesn't mean that I was a part. That's how I know this is me as a person. This is my personality, and I'm a happy person.
You seem like a bindas person. Don't
I'm fearless. Because as a woman entrepreneur, you have to be little fearless. That has to be with you. You have to take no risk, no gain. So you have to put yourself at risk, where you have to take certain challenges. And being a woman, I don't know, people say women and men are equal, but when you practically go into the thing and you experience yourself, they are not equal still for the society.
That is true. In many aspects, we still have a lot of work to be done in that area.
Yeah.
So how did you meet your husband?
So it's a long story. It's
we have time, don't worry.
We met on a New Year's Eve.
Wow.
And he had come with his friends, and I was with my friend, and that's how we met.
Ooh, that's very filmy also, yeah.
It's filmy. Yeah.
As a successful entrepreneur, as you said, you have to juggle a lot. So tell me a typical day in Neha's life.
Typical day?
Yeah.
I start my morning, I wake up.
What time?
Any time. It depends what time I sleep. I would not want to say I wake up at 5 a.m. and 6 a.m.
We want honest people. Yeah, everyone comes and says I wake up.
No, I don't.
You're the first person who's been honest.
I don't want to lie. I do wake up at 5, 6, but then there are times and I'm required there to be. So
let's understand your day. Then we'll know what time you wake up.
So whatever time I have completed my 7 hours sleep, then I wake up.
Oh, that's
the time I have slept.
So
And I
that's the
have
secret of your
completed
beauty,
my-
the 7 hours sleep. Yeah?
I don't know about beauty and all, but I don't pay that attention to that
Yeah.
aspect. But I want to be happy inside,
Yeah.
and I don't want others to decide my lifestyle.
Okay.
So whatever time I have slept, I try sleeping early. But the time in age we are in, Netflix, this that
Yeah.
is happening.
Social
Because
plans, yeah.
you also want your business is there, but you cannot take your personal space from the business space, which is very important for your business to grow again, for you to be happy.
True, not to have that burnout factor.
Yeah, every time, constantly. So when my morning starts, I'm a Krishna devotee. So I also wear a tulsi mala.
Oh,
So
wow.
my morning starts with dressing up Krishna, bathing him. That's
Wow.
my priority in life.
Wow.
That never shifts. That never changes, and that's going on constantly from
Wow.
years. I don't have the counting of it. So that starts, and then after that, I'll never. During that process, I'm not going to answer anyone's call.
Wow.
Be it my customer, be it anybody.
Yeah.
I just don't care.
That's between you and God.
That's between me and him,
God.
and that 1 hour is dedicated to him.
Right.
Now, if I wake up at 10, then 11, 12, whatever, but it is dedicated
Yeah.
to him. And after that, I start my process. I leave for my office, and thankfully, at work, at home, things have been taken care of and I don't have to give so much input onto. Well, you have to cook, or you have to do this,
Or the
you
running
have
of the
to-
day-to-day stuff.
Yeah, day to day, which I do in my free time, as and when to remind myself. Yeah. So
that you can do it, but you don't
that
have
I
to
can
do it daily.
that
Yeah.
I don't have to. So I am blessed that way, that so many women do that, and the work, housework, and their official work. Hats off to them.
Yeah.
Incredible, but luckily, I don't have to
do
do
that. Yeah.
sector, so I can give more to my work.
And there shouldn't be useless pressure just because you're a girl. You have to
No.
take care of the house, and that kind of mindset should not be there.
I'll
yeah?
tell you, Aditya, you know what? I believe this cooking and all this,
Yeah.
these are pre-assumed responsibilities on women.
It's
which
unfair,
shouldn't be
yeah,
there.
yeah.
It's unfair because the times are different. Those era only men used to work and women used to take care of the household. But now when men and women are working equally hard,
Yeah.
how is it a woman's responsibility only to
Yeah,
cook, only
yeah.
to take care of the child? Isn't it a men's
Yeah,
responsibility
and nowadays I
as
think
well?
most people share the
Yeah.
responsibilities,
Yeah.
and if you can't, if
Yeah.
both are busy, then you have somebody who takes care of it.
Yeah, there has to be understanding
Yeah.
and balanced you need to maintain. But then I think people should come out of the fact that ये तो this will be done, ये तो औरत ही कर this
So did you have this conversation before
Cooking.
marriage, or like it was understood with your husband? ये कैसा था?
So you laugh. I just asked him, do you have servants in your house? He said yes. I said okay.
Number one question, guys, if you're getting married, please make sure you ask if there's enough help at home so that you can work
I
as
did.
well.
I asked him. I don't know if he remembers. I asked him, do you have servants at home? And he said yes. I was like, perfect. Because
So apart from having help at home, what was the other qualities that you loved about your husband? Or that you still love, obviously.
he makes me laugh.
He makes you
He's very funny. He makes me laugh. He makes everyone laugh, in fact, and I laugh. That's one of his, and he's very much into fitness and
Wow.
health, taking care of himself. So that's a very good quality in today's world, which I
100%, yeah.
lack. Which I lack, and I need to be on the
No,
track
you're
in
fishing
terms
for
of fitness.
No, the girl say then you want me to compliment. नहीं आप तो बड़े अच्छे लग रहे हो. आपको
No,
क्या
I'm not
जरूरत
saying
है?
I'm being now honest to you,
Yeah.
Aditya. I'm being so honest to you that I wake up the time I want to.
Yeah.
But then when it comes to work, then I don't see any ending time.
Right.
So there's
Wow.
no end time. When my work is not finished, then I have to get this done.
Yeah.
So I'll get it done.
Which is a nice.
I'm not going to delay it for the next day. Oh, देखा जाए. No, I'm not
काम
that
है
kind
तो
of
काम
person.
है, yeah.
काम है तो I want to finish this off.
Amazing.
Like
amazing.
that, yeah.
So what time you regularly reach home on an average? Maybe 8, 9, 7,
8, 9.
Eight,
Yeah,
nine.
there are times where I have reached when I was, starting with Veda Tea, I used to reach home at 11 also. At times I used to sit in office,
Yeah.
I used to work on things. I know my team, nobody was there. They used to come in the day or I used to be on the call. But I used to, what I can do to improve things, like you
Yeah.
came on packaging and all, how I can be different from
Yeah,
others,
because unless
know?
someone is obsessed to the
Yeah.
smallest detail,
Yeah.
that kind of finish won't come.
You need to love your work.
Yeah.
There's no two way. You don't love, who's going to love?
Yeah.
You don't love your wife or husband, who's going to love?
सही बात
Obviously.
है. Someone else.
So
No, no, no. So okay, 8-9 बजे घर आ गई,
Yes.
and obviously you have help, so food is made, and then
Food
you have
is,
dinner,
yeah.
and then some Netflix and chill types, and
Yeah,
then
chill time. Yeah, I've never watched TV in my life.
oh,
Yeah, I never watched TV from the
Acha.
time, maybe when I was a child, I've seen cartoons and all, but after that, I never watched serials. I'm not
Okay.
into, yeah, there's some good, I love films, so I
Yeah.
go and watch it in the theaters.
Okay.
Now, Netflix and other such platforms are there, so I watch on them at times if I miss on theaters, but then I've never seen TV in my life. I don't watch.
No.
It's not waste of time, it's just that not me.
Not me. You can put your time to better use, you feel.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah, I
amazing. Yeah.
love, yeah, yeah.
And you know, something that came up in conversation, you said, you know, you're a Krishna devotee.
Yeah.
So tell me, when did that happen? And you know, because it's such an
Yeah,
important part of your
yeah,
life, and how has it
yeah.
affected you, and how does it help you in business as well?
It has affected me in a very positive and in a very nice way. Krishna has become a member of the family.
Wow.
He's not that idol, or he's not that pratima, or that, he's a member. He's,
Wow.
yeah, and it started very young. I
Okay.
started going to, I always used to go to the temple. I was that way. I was a very obedient child, not a
Not a
brat.
spoiler.
So one fine day, it just happened. There is a small story behind it. I mean, if you have time, I can tell
Yeah,
you.
we have time. Yeah.
So, you know, I was sitting outside Siddhivinayak. That was very close to my house. I always used to go. So, one of the distributors of Bhagavad Gita, he came and he proposed me, you know, there's satsang kirtan happening. I was very young. I was
Yeah.
20. You want
I
to
know
come?
one of the ISKCON people, because they always you know,
Yeah, yeah,
catch
one
you,
of the
and they
ISKCON people.
yes, yes, yes.
He came and he said, there's kirtan happening on Tuesday, would be interested. I said, yeah, I would be interested. And he gave me Bhagavad Gita, which uh, I saw. I was like, wow, this looks so interesting. And it just kind of attracted me towards it. You know, when something has positivity, it will
Yeah.
attract you towards it. And also, it's a reflection of your own personality.
True.
If you're a positive person, it will attract you towards it.
True.
And I went to the house for kirtan, and all these things started happening. And one fine day, my teacher called my mother that your daughter is not coming for tuitions. Just see if she's not off track, or she's into some kind of boyfriend or drugs. And my mother got very upset. She's like, she's not coming, but she leaves from here. Why she is
Oh.
not going there? And then my mother didn't tell me anything. She's very smart. So she followed me one day.
Your mother, after all.
My So she didn't say anything, because if she would say, I would lie. No.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, you know, any kid would do. So she followed me. And I was going to in this particular house on Tuesdays only and doing kirtan with people. So my mother didn't know what to say, because it was a good thing also, but at the same time I was missing my
Tuition, yeah.
tuition,
Which is a bad thing.
which is a bad thing. So she explained me that, you know, you can divide this into your certain timings, which will not affect your spiritual growth, which I'm very happy
Wow.
that I didn't have to tell you,
Yeah.
and it just appeared to you. You know, it is just natural. It naturally happened to me, and then ever since that I started going to ISKCON. Yeah, so I'm a vegetarian since birth, so I didn't have to struggle on that aspect of life. And now I wear tulsi mala. So to wear tulsi mala, there's a protocol. You cannot eat onion, garlic. You cannot
So you
have
live sattvic
alcohol.
life types?
I live a sattvic life, even though I was in the industry, I was in
Wow.
Bollywood, I was in LA. I never left my base. As I said, I'm very strong.
Yeah, no, I think
Yeah.
that just shows, because your sense of being comes from this, right?
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
can't digress too much from that.
I
How
cannot.
much ever glamour is there, in the end you'll come back
Yeah,
to the roots, to what's important
and I
to
would
you.
never do to please anyone or to show off anyone. Oh, how cool I am because I'm eating this or I'm drinking this. No, I don't want to do, because I don't feel like.
Yeah.
So that way I'm very strong. If I don't want to do, I'm not going to
Going to
do.
do.
And I can identify bad and good. Maybe for others it's good. Maybe for me it's not,
Not
good.
good, true.
That doesn't mean that it's not
Not
good.
good, yeah, in total. It's
In
just not good for
total,
me.
it's just not good for me, and that call I have taken for myself.
Yeah. You know, one thing, obviously, I've interacted with quite a few people, you know, who follows ISKCON, including my
Yeah.
mother-in-law. She's big into, you know.
Now I know why you're interested.
So one thing I always noticed, they're always happy. Like they
Very
have
happy.
like different kind of
Now I
energy.
see I'm smiling. Always smiling. So
Yeah.
you figured out maybe I'm a spoiled brat.
Right. So coming to work-life balance, because you tell me once you leave for work, there's no time when you come back. Also, obviously, your husband is working. He has, you know, a couple of things that he's going on in his life as well. How do you guys balance, and how do you make time for each other?
Yeah, so that is tough.
Yeah.
I believe that is the story of almost every couple
True.
staying into Mumbai or any metro cities and who where both are working. It gets at times difficult, but then you have to remove that time. Like I said, that you have to
Consciously.
consciously you have to remove. If you don't remove that time, then you're going to affect that part of your life,
Yeah.
in which you don't want.
Right.
You know, the idea is that of course somewhere you cannot do everything in life, but you should not even let go things.
Yeah.
You should like maintain the balance. I believe in maintaining the
Balance,
balance.
yeah.
So if I do Krishna Krishna, that doesn't mean I keep doing Krishna Krishna Krishna, no. So I remember him in my heart and he's there, and while I'm talking to you he's running on my mind. That doesn't mean that I'm going to forget this podcast.
Yeah.
So God, like he preaches in Bhagavad Gita that there are a lot of things in it, which is, you know, he says that you have to do your dharma.
Yeah.
Without dharma, your karmas are not done. So we've changed the philosophy, karma. No, karma comes from dharma. And my dharma right now is to sit here
Right.
and do my work. And at the same time, don't forget things. So this is how I balance.
I'll give you a scenario. Tell
Yeah.
me how you react. Now you've gone to work, packaging is bad, the tea's come, it's not up to your standard, having a miserable day. So when you leave office, you come home, you bring that with
No.
you, or you're able to switch off and give that time present with your husband or with your family.
I never bring that home. I am
Wow.
somebody, if the thing has been spoiled, ruined, up, that is done.
Then.
Okay, done is done. It's not going to, I'm not going to give that to somebody. No, that's not good. Yeah, I'm human. I get upset, I get angry, but I have another way to get that thing, but I'm not going to bring it home.
Wow.
Never.
So you're a light-hearted person.
I'm very
a
light-hearted.
person.
I let go. I was like, chalo, theek hai. We'll figure out tomorrow what can be done. And this is how I thought, because if you're not calm and composed and you bring that at home, it's going to be haywire. It's not going to be stable.
Nice. Has anyone told you like you're like that poo from K3G? KG3, what is?
Am I?
Has anyone told you that before?
I don't want to answer that. I want to.
I'm pretty sure someone's told you that.
I'll tell you off camera. I'm not answering that on the camera.
Okay. So Veda Tea is now 3 years old.
Yeah.
If you could go back in time and give that entrepreneur who was just starting out some advice, what advice would you give?
Be strong. Don't give up. If there is criticism is everywhere.
That's true.
So, for example, I was told by a lot of people, why are you starting tea? So many people are doing tea.
True.
I told them, why Usha fan? There are 100 people have started their fan business, AC business. You have to break the monopoly somewhere. So never give up. Always be strong. Also, if you know that you're best at something, excel in that and find a way how you can go about it. Don't just sit, oh, I'm good. You're good, you have to prove that.
That's true. So work hard.
Work
At the
hard.
same time, believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself and don't let other people's criticism affect you, because people will keep talking because
True.
they have nothing to talk, and if you see their life, they have done nothing.
Yeah, that's true. And even they, from their heart, they may be well-wishers, but they don't know. They're just projecting what they feel on you.
Because they have their certain experiences
Right.
which they have gone through their parents or family or society.
Yeah. And
"Nahi,
they're
aisa nahi
imposing
karna
that
chahiye,
on you,
aisa nahi."
yeah.
And they're imposing. No, don't let others' thought come onto you. You have to be very headstrong that way. Because if you let that affect, then you're not going to. Then, "Arey, mujhe aise bol diya." Nahi,
Yeah.
to let them be. That's them.
Yeah.
This is you.
Yeah. So you're a free spirit. If anyone tells you not to do this, it really bothers you. You're not able to.
Yeah, and why should I not do?
why should
I'm not murdering somebody, I'm not insulting somebody, or I'm not abusing somebody, so I'm a right person.
Right person.
I'm not hurting someone, then I'm right.
Right person. Fair enough. Yeah. Do whatever you want as long as you don't hurt.
Yeah,
anyone
don't
else.
cross those boundaries where you're literally hurting, because I feel that more than murdering somebody, you're hurting somebody's feeling is a sin.
अच्छा दीदी अभी थोड़ा ज्यादा हो गया I think but I understand I understand where you're coming from that
I just
as much as you can you try to stick to what you do
I
and not
stick to my ideologies. No, I'm that way. I do what I want to. There are so many people who say that people like me are less because I had gone to a store and Sabyasachi, right?
Yeah, I know.
He told me, you choose this lehenga. I said, no, I don't want to choose lehenga just because you are Sabyasachi. I want to choose pink. So he said that somebody like you, like I tell the brides and they blindly pick up. But somebody like you who picked up what you wanted to pick up, I said,
Is
yeah,
rare.
because he said it's so nice. He said that's a very good quality in you. That's what he said. I said thank you.
Yeah,
And you don't
nice.
have to please me because I'm a customer. And I actually chose what I wanted to wear.
Yeah. That comes across, you know.
Yeah.
So Neha, whatever conversation we had till now, one thing I've understood, that you answer from the heart.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm even more excited for my next segment, which is the rapid fire round.
Okay.
And I hope you're ready.
I am ready. That's cool.
Okay. Are you high maintenance? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, fair enough. Your favorite tea from Veda Tea Company?
Silver needle white tea.
Silver needle white tea. I've not tried it. That's your favorite. So I try karna padega. And early bird or night owl?
Early bird.
A celebrity that you'd want to be your brand ambassador?
Alia Bhatt.
Ooh, good choice. One myth about tea that you'd like to bust?
Lot of people come and tell me, I think they are confused between caffeine and nicotine. So they say it has nicotine. I said no, that's tobacco. It's got
Interesting.
caffeine. And I laugh on their face.
A song that best describes you?
किसी की मुस्कुराहटों पे हो निसार, किसी का दर्द मिल सके तो ले उधार, किसी के वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना इसी का नाम है.
Wow, beautiful.
Thank you.
One country you think has the best tea culture?
India.
If someone asks you, what's the best snack to have with tea?
I grew up eating khari, biscuit and all of that,
that,
which is I feel it's traditional Indian snack. But then there are many healthy options nowadays you can go with. There are healthy cookies, healthy treats, you can have with tea. With tea, everything is fine.
Okay.
As far as you're having tea, which is going to detox you later.
One book that changed your life?
Bhagavad Gita.
Nice. Your favorite line or takeaway from Bhagavad Gita you'd like to share?
Yeah, there are many, but I'll share one with you. Actually, it's from Ramayana. Ramayana is also one of the scriptures, and I would like to say that when Sri Ram it's a message also in this. So when Sri Ram was victorious over Lanka and he killed Ravan, so whichever king is victorious, the kingdom belongs to the
True.
other king. So
The winner.
The winner basically. So it was of Sri Ram's, but he gave it to Vibhishan. He said it's yours. So Vibhishan asked that why are you giving? Nobody gives like this. So he says, it's in Sanskrit. I'll explain what does it mean. He says Janini Janma Bhumisya Swargadapi Gariyasi, as in it means that for my motherland I can give up Swarg also. I can give all the opulences for my motherland. So this is yours. I would love to. Yeah. So it's got a very deep meaning.
Yeah? Something no one knows about me, I studied Sanskrit till grade 3. I was born in Indore.
Oh wow.
So it's a part of the school.
Oh, that's
CBSE
amazing.
board,
So you would know what I spoke.
Yeah, more or less.
More or less, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, if your life was a movie, what genre it would be?
See, if I speak, you're gonna judge.
No.
I like Tarantino movies, but that's not my life. I like watching it, but comedy.
Like comedy.
Yeah,
Nice.
I love comedy. Yeah, because I like.
Not Kill Bill and all.
No. I like comedy movies.
Chalo, cute.
Yeah.
One embarrassing thing that you remember?
Embarrassing thing that I remember. I was in college and we were walking down the stairs and I felt like tuck 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 and down and everybody was laughing and I was also laughing and I've fallen in multiple places and I've fallen when there are a lot of people around. So that has always happened with me.
One piece of advice you'll give to young entrepreneurs?
I would say believe in yourself. As I said earlier also, don't listen to any kind of criticism. That is them.
Yeah.
This is you. You are brought up in a certain way. You have certain good qualities and have vision.
Okay.
Whatever you do, have vision along with hard work, which is very, very important. And do not get carried away. I'm the best. You have to prove you're the best.
Okay. Best thing about you and one thing that maybe you would like to change or work on?
One thing about me is I'm always smiling. So sometimes people, so the worst is also, so I'm always laughing and smiling. So if something sad has happened to you and I'm still smiling, so people assume that I'm very happy with it. But no, I'm always smiling and always laughing. This is me.
So when you're smiling, people don't know what's happening behind the smile.
Yeah,
You could be thinking, "अरे कैसा
Yeah.
पागल आदमी है ऐसा," still smiling.
now you're putting me in trouble. Yeah.
Do you judge someone based on their fashion style?
No, I don't judge.
It was very thought out. इतना
Because-
सोचने के बाद मेरे को लगा
bec-
कि you're being politically correct
No,
now.
not politically correct. I was thinking that I judge people who try to be over smart.
Over smart. Not.
Yeah, but not simple people who have simple dressing sense. I love
So
it.
as long as they're authentic, you like it.
Exactly.
Right.
Otherwise, I judge.
Otherwise,
And I pass comments. And then I laugh.
okay. If you weren't in the tea business, what would you be doing?
Filmmaking, which I'll continue. Once this is stable, I will.
Wow, nice. Is tea making an art or in science?
More science, both, because it's got to do with wellness and art. You can have beautiful different, it's plantation, you can see the beauty, you can see when you go to plantation, trust me, you would not want to come back. They are so beautiful and they are right on the mountains. So I would say beauty, artistic like that, and science, of course, it's got wellness thing, benefits, holistic things. So yeah.
Okay. Ever used your looks to get like your way?
No, but it helped me.
It helped me. Without you trying, it helps naturally.
Without, it had helped without trying, and it works.
Chalo.
I didn't have to try. I would never, because I have some attitude issues. I would not try. To hell with you. Like to the person, not to you.
Last time you were very muffat and got into trouble.
I cannot tell you that.
You cannot tell you that. ठीक है, we'll resolve it.
I can tell you when the camera is
That's
shut.
right.
I'll tell you everything.
Okay, ठीक है. Okay. Have you had a very challenging client request?
Yeah, there are many clients who are very, very challenging. And then to explain, even though we give them the brewing instruction, they don't go through it. And they say the tea is bitter and all because you've brewed wrongly.
True.
You know, more than green tea, you keep more than 3 minutes, it gets bitter. So there's brewing instruction which they don't follow, then they call us. So we get difficult. There are more difficult instances than this. So yeah, we go through that.
Like any brand.
Yeah, like any
Any
brand.
brand,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Dealt with a client that you didn't like.
I love my clients.
They're
My
part of the
clients,
Veda Tea fam.
They are my family. So you don't feel bad about family.
Yeah, true. And you're like Pooh from K3G, so always love the family. वैसा है ना?
Well, Pooh was a different story.
Okay. The best feedback that you received for your teas.
Actually, there are lots of feedback which we get, but I really like when clients remove time and appreciate and comment. All comments are very, very special to me. I cannot say that this is best because they all like my tea. So I would say that their love, that they remove time to comment.
Is the thought that
They have put,
that touches
they
your heart?
remove that second, that minute to put that. That's my achievement. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
See. If you weren't in business, could also be a monk.
Yeah, I can be. I'm
yeah.
almost there. I can be.
So could be कि सब कुछ छोड़ दूंगी.
Could be. Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
संन्यास ले लूंगी ऐसा.
हाँ, ले सकते हैं future में. Why not?
Why not? Never know.
Yeah, you never know what tomorrow holds, and you should be ready and accept it with a smile.
Very nice. Love or money? Choose one.
How can you choose one? Both.
Both. ठीक
Yeah,
है,
both
are
are equally
yeah.
important.
You're very practical as well. You're
Yeah.
spiritual at the same time, very practical.
So you cannot say love, because no, love will go out of the window without money.
True.
And money is equally important in today's life. You want to go out, take a taxi, you need money.
True. Last time when you got irritated with your husband.
Today, before coming here.
Yeah. One marriage tip you'll give to people considering getting married.
Please understand each other. Do not judge each other. Love each other. Remove time for each other, which is very, very important. I don't believe in distance makes the heart grow fonder. That's rubbish. Please remove time and be for your partner.
Consciously,
And be
yeah.
there for your partner, which is very, very important in life because life is short.
When you get angry, do you fight or you give the silent treatment?
It depends.
Depends.
It depends on the question coming from that side, the arrow coming. So then I need to be, abhi isko batati hu, no,
Like you like
quiet.
Rama, and then you'll take out your arrows
And then
the bigger ones.
Then the 5 will go with one with 5 answers.
Okay. Dream holiday destination.
Switzerland.
Ooh, romantic. One misconception people have about you.
that I am a snob, I'm rude, which is not true. You have not come and spoken to me. You've just seen me from far and decided in your own self. Don't do that.
The fastest way to impress Neha.
Fastest way to impress, be authentic, be yourself, be clean. Don't come and praise me, please me. Then that irritates me. Then I'm not pleased. If you please me, then I'm not.
ना ठीक है तो
Just be
प्रेज
yours.
नहीं करे इंसल्ट नहीं करे पता नहीं आदमी कंफ्यूज हो जाए कि करे क्या.
Insult even, just come and be who you are. Be nice.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think any spiritual person or a
Yeah.
person that journey can resonate with authentic people.
Yeah, authentic people. I
yeah.
like people who just normally come and talk to me. No, oh, you're pretty or this. I don't want to know. I know. They think in their mind, maybe I'll praise so she can be our friend or we can be. No, you don't have to. Be who you are, then I like.
You're also a stylish person. Tell me your style mantra.
Style mantra again, wear for yourself. Wear whatever you're comfortable in. Not make yourself uncomfortable to be a fashion icon or to whatever. Just be comfortable. So if I'm feeling comfortable in this, that's my fashion mantra.
Nice. Your favorite color to dress in?
White.
White. Does your family understand tea?
No, I had to make them understand.
The hard way.
The hard way. This is green tea. My brother still don't know. Ye kya hai? I want chai. I was like, please leave.
Have you created a tea blend that you didn't like at all?
Yeah, the healthy ones. I didn't like, as in they are healthy, so the taste is a bit different, but they have got a lot of health benefits, but they were not pleasing to the tongue. But I cannot say like, but yeah, they were different.
Different. Okay. Choose one word to describe Neha
Happy.
that comes across.
Yeah.
So Neha, with that we come to the end of the rapid fire. Like I expected, you spoke from the heart.
Yeah.
No filter. But I don't think you got yourself in trouble.
No, even if I am, as I said, I don't care because I want to speak what I want to speak at the end of the day, as far as I'm not hurting anyone
Well said.
or anyone's sentiment.
Yeah. We are both a part of networking platform that is Odyssey. That's where we met and we got a chance to interact. But what made you join Odyssey? Tell me, who invited you as a visitor? What was your first impression of Odyssey?
So when I heard about Odyssey, my husband happened to tell me that there's this group of business entrepreneurs and it's a good platform and you must try. I said I don't believe in all this. So at least go, no harm in trying. So I went and Ash Balani, he invited me to the chapter and I went and I quite liked it and like the passion. People are more like family than. Of course, business is there, but it's not like very...
not transactional.
Yeah, not transactional or not on a very superficial level. It's very authentic and that is one thing I like about
You were able to
Odyssey.
judge that as a visitor?
Yeah, I could see, I could
Wow.
tell, and how after the meeting I could tell, not before meeting, after the meeting when everybody was talking to each other on breakfast, how nice and cordial they were with each other, not because of business, but they were talking the personal thing as well. So I really like that thing. And then you're just part of 140 family, 140 people are part of your life. So it's very interesting and I like that thing. I'm a very emotional person, so for me, yeah.
So वो connect कर.
मुझे अच्छा लगता है.
अच्छा लगता
I like it, yeah.
And then you decided immediately कि नहीं, this is for me, या फिर थोड़ा सोचना पड़ा? या?
No, I took my own time to what network, because I had heard for the first time about it. So I did my research, as I said.
No, what research you did?
So I asked ex-members, members, not from Odyssey, from different chapters. I saw that it's a very authentic platform. So said, why not? So after I took a month for this process.
Oh, acha.
Yeah. So then, yeah, I was a part of it, of a beautiful family, which I cannot separate myself now. I really like all of them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We'll find out in the rapid fire who you like, who you don't like. Don't worry. So दूध का दूध, पानी का पानी हो जाएगा.
Now if I don't take your name.
Nice. So as a new member, it's very overwhelming. Like what steps did you take to, start becoming a part of that family or the crew?
So when I enrolled myself to Odyssey, I did a lot of one-to-one, back-to-back. One day, 4, 4, 5, 5 one-to-ones I was doing.
4, 4, 5 must not remember the names only.
Names also.
Yeah.
And then somebody is saying, this one is this. Who? Like, who? And I said, literally open the book. I said, yeah, this face, acha, this is the name. Like that. So this is how. But of course, to know 140 people, it takes time. And yeah, now I don't know everyone, but I almost know people.
Almost no people. We'll find
Yeah.
out. We have a rapid fire question where we'll ask you the member's name and tell them to
Oh.
guess the category. So don't worry, we prepared something.
You're going to put me in trouble.
You know, you are I think 7-8 months old in the system. So you're already some level of seniority you have reached. If
Kind
anyone
of.
new joining, what advice will give them?
Be your own self. Don't try too hard, but also don't just chill. Do a lot
बहुत
of one
confusing
to.
advice दे रहा हूँ. New member छोड़ ही
Okay,
देगा. बोलेगा
नहीं.
don't try too hard, be yourself. सीधा
No,
सीधा बोलो.
अच्छा, okay. Do a lot of one-to-ones and try to know people.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I think as a new member, if you make an effort, then
Yeah.
people welcome you
Yeah.
openly.
Yes.
Because no one
I
has time
believe.
otherwise.
Yeah, nobody has time. Yeah.
Only 7 months in the chapter, but even if you look back, anything you would do differently, or do more of, or do less of?
No.
No, you are happy with.
Yeah, I'm very happy and content. Yeah.
Nice. Also, you have seen, you joined in Ashwini Kukreja's term, and now
Yeah.
Team MBA's term is going on.
Yeah.
Tell us something. What's your vibe, or how you feel this term is going?
This term is going. Ashwin Kukreja was more like Amitabh Bachchan from Mohabbatein. And you're more like Shah Rukh Khan from Mohabbatein.
Okay, thank you, thank you for that. And love Ashwini Kukreja's term. He brought like the fun back in the chapter, so it was really
Yeah.
good. Okay, so that was enough about Odyssey, but also I know obviously that you are on your spiritual growth journey.
Yeah.
Would love to take a small segment on spirituality. How important do you think spirituality is in life?
See, spirituality is very, very important because it makes you more disciplined. How to live your life in a right way.
Right.
Yeah, you don't go off track. So I think spirituality is very, very important if it's done right way.
Oh, nice. And is your husband also follows the same philosophy? Is he spiritual?
Yeah, he is spiritual. Lately, he's become more with
After
me.
meeting you?
Yeah, after
प्यार
meeting
से उसको
me.
spirituality में
नहीं,
धक्का
प्यार
दिया
से
कि
नहीं,
डंडा
नहीं,
से?
नहीं, नहीं, डंडे से भी नहीं, प्यार से
ऐसे
नहीं.
नहीं.
It organically happened.
अच्छा, you
So-
you led by example like that.
Yeah, you can say, which he doesn't want to believe. He said no and this and that, but it happened organically. He used to pray and all. ऐसा नहीं था that he's too much not into it and all. But then with me, you know what happens, that when you stay with somebody, you become like that
Yeah.
person, So I think he became more like me, and now he's doing it, practicing it, which I'm very, very happy about it.
Nice. Some quality that you learned from him?
Quality which I learned from him.
He learned spirituality a little bit from you?
I think my vocabulary, he
Okay.
speaks really
Really
well.
well,
So
yeah, nice.
that I must give it to him.
Yeah, okay, good. I have a theory about you. Tell me if you think it's right or wrong, yeah? That you come across as that little bit of that poo from K3G, right? So I think you also play that role, and you येड़ा बन के पेड़ा खाता है, ऐसा कुछ ऐसा लगता है that you use it to your advantage.
No. As I said, I'm very much on the
Just
face.
face.
No, I would never try.
You let people have that impression about you.
Yeah,
Under say
and
you have a lot of depth,
I
and you're also reasonably smart, but you let people
never try too hard to get anything. If I get in whatever, it's okay or no, because I have some issues with the right attitude. I would not say attitude. There's a difference between attitude and being a snob. So I would never do something एड़ा बन के बेटा नहीं ये है and this is me.
This is me.
Yeah, be it or leave it. Bye bye.
Bye. Okay. Obviously, Odyssey is a juggernaut doing a lot of business, but there's always scope to do better.
Yes.
As a new member, do you feel that Odyssey can do this better, or can do that better, or something the LT can do better?
See, LT is putting a great. I lately had stopped doing one-to-one, and then after, of course, you're the LT team and all. So now I again got that inspiration and that encouragement, and LT is taking that extra effort, which I have seen, and I really got inspired by you guys, and I started doing my one-to-one, which was stopped from many days.
Awesome.
Like how you guys started today. People who have done maximum number of one-to-one will speak first. My number never comes. I said, this time my number will come. I'm going and doing one-to-one.
Amazing.
Because my alphabet is such, I'm always N.
Neha, with that, we come to the last segment, the Odyssey Rapid Fire. This has got a few people into trouble, I won't lie. So let's see what happens with you.
Yes.
Your favorite one-to-one?
Favorite one-to-one? Oh, let me think. Who? Nishit.
Nishedha.
Very funny.
Very funny, entertaining guy.
Entertaining.
Yes.
Yeah.
Used a product or service that you didn't like from someone.
I didn't like. I can't mention that.
No,
on
correct, but
camera.
yes or no can answer. No?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes,
Fair
that's
enough.
true. Yeah.
That's true. One thing you don't like about Odyssey.
I don't like. Please don't call it 7:30. Do it at 1-2 p.m. Aram se.
1 2 p.m. Arab says. Sure. Your suggestion will definitely be taken under consideration. One member you want to do a one-to-one with.
You.
One thing.
Yes.
Okay. Most stylish male and most stylish female.
Female. Most stylish.
Now don't be poo and give your own name and all.
No, I'm
किसी
not
और का
giving
नाम,
my.
हाँ,
I'm being very. I'm going to be honest. I think most stylish would be Dipti. I like her style, and she's also very very pretty. And men तो इतने कुछ अच्छे हैं नहीं, but
That's true.
who I can whose name should I? I think Anush. Mr. Mute.
Mr. ठीक है, he's there. I think he does. He dresses very well.
Very
Good
nice.
personality
Yeah,
also.
yeah. Both are pretty looking. Dipti and Anush. Yeah.
Good choice. At least that way, that much you observe.
Honest, na?
Yeah, I think you've chosen the two best people.
Yeah, I really like Dipti.
Yeah. One member you didn't like the vibe. You didn't. I don't want his name. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Fair enough. It's 140 people. ऐसा होता है.
Yeah,
कि someone's
yeah.
vibe is you don't
Yeah.
feel. Yeah. Thought about leaving Odyssey.
No.
Not yet.
No.
When I joined in 3 months, I wanted to leave.
Because of waking up?
No. I'm an early riser. Nowadays I
then
wake up at 5:30.
the reason?
I felt they put too much pressure on me to do things. You know, I like
And
you.
now you're a LT.
Now I'm LT.
You back off from thing you get.
Yeah. So मेरे को like लगा कि one-to-ones करो referral. I'm like bro. आराम से होगा.
आराम से,
I don't
chill.
put pressure कि try to like ये करना ही पड़ेगा.
करना
Like
है.
your person, like someone tells you to do something, you're like bro. Calm
take
out.
it easy.
Yeah, take it easy.
Yeah, same.
So मेरे को लगा कि maybe like this much too much of a cult. Then Kunal Dave became my mentor. और प्यार से like someone का style होता है ना कि like you can do this. Then I gave. Then I was able. Then my first thank you note was of 1 crore.
Wow,
Yeah, so I gave.
that's amazing.
So then मेरे को लगा कि giving is easy for me. As that way have a decent setup to be able to refer
Yes,
people
of
and
course,
everything. You
yeah.
know. So then no looking back. Then made some friends like Ash, like some others, Bhavesh, Kunal Dave, who was my mentor. So then फिर थोड़ा once you start liking the people, it's much easier, no?
Agree.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like waking up for a meeting. You're going to meet friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
Best referral from Odyssey yet.
Yet to come.
Yeah. Yet to come. Okay,
Yet to come. Yeah.
One thing in the new year you can do to be a better Odyssey member.
Yeah, many things I would want to do. I've started one-to-one.
Great.
And then I've started spamming people's WhatsApp.
No, that's
Well,
very important.
it's
That's
very
very
important.
important. Yeah.
So I've started broadcasting messages and getting into people's mind and giving them like, okay, Veda Tea exists, and there are many things which I would want to do slowly. I want to start with presentation, which I was hesitating all this while because I can talk personally to you, but when I see so many people and I have to talk, I freeze.
Understood.
So then, I'm...
Yeah, the only way to get out of it is to do it, something.
Yeah, so even though now I've decided, even though I fumble looking at, but I'm still going to do it. So I have decided now, so I'm going to very soon do my presentation, which I've been avoiding from the longest of time.
One thing you learned from Odyssey that you can use in your business. Could be from Odyssey in general, any member that you learned.
That business is your bay.
Business is your bay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, cute. According to you, who's the biggest party animal in Odyssey?
All of them. They all want to party. I saw them. All were going mad at party. All want to party.
True.
All in the get-up actually became my mentor. I never thought, who's such a quiet human
being. Who's your mentor?
Amit Talreja, such a quiet human being.
After hearing your answers, he's retiring from mentorship.
He's very nice. He's put a lot of effort. I am the one who's the culprit. He is after me. Have you done this? Have you attended this?
He's an amazing senior guy. And honestly, you're also doing well in Odyssey.
That I don't know, but he's
well.
amazing. I don't know. It's not him. I will never put my thing. I am the one who's not taking initiative. But they all were dressed up and I was like, wow.
Yeah. Favorite memory from the social?
I just had one so far.
Yeah.
So, the
Like seeing your mentor high was probably commendable.
Yeah, dressed up. I didn't recognize him. I just turned my face like, "Koi." I thought that other chapters are also here. Then I looked at him with Tika and he's saying hi. I was like, "Arey."
Future LT, yes or no?
Maybe.
Maybe, why not?
Maybe,
Why
yeah,
not?
maybe.
How look at me, I wanted to leave.
You are the thing you run away, you get that thing. So maybe is the right answer.
Does your spouse ever wonder so much BNI? Or,
Yeah. He does. He tells me, send a sub, it's okay. I said, no, it's not okay. I want to go.
Yeah. One networking mantra that you follow.
Networking mantra. Be more and more visible.
Good one.
Yeah. Be more and more visible, maybe through your messages or yourself. Be active.
Do you talk a lot in the meetings or you stay quiet?
Quiet. And I get very irritated when somebody next to me is constantly talking. I feel like, please shut up. Because it's very annoying because somebody is giving their one-to-one.
Right.
Maybe it's not important to you, but it's important for them. And I have stopped sitting next to them. But unfortunately, you don't get place and you have to go and they are... and sorry to say, but they are senior and they are all specially whatever.
No, I wish more members like you are in Odyssey. The best thing, dil jeet liya. Aankhon mein aansu aa gaye mere, I think so.
No, it's very annoying. Very they are constantly choo-choo and then I have to tell to a member this side, please tell them to shut up. Because I don't have the guts to tell them.
Fair enough.
You know, they'll keep that against me.
Yeah. In your time in Odyssey, have you given more business or received more business?
Given more business.
Seem like a giver, yeah. But does networking come natural to you or you have to work at it?
Networking, no, it doesn't come naturally to me. I don't even have to, I mean, I don't want to say work, but I just start talking and just goes, but it's not something that it's inbuilt. So I prepare, this I'll ask and let's see how it goes. Like that. I mean, it's a mix of both.
Ever got bored in a one-to-one that you zoned out?
Yeah.
You look like that, don't you?
Oh, no. I can't bear people start their personal life, personal problem. I said, ye kab hua one-to-one mein? These are actually talking to about their children. I don't want to know. I really don't want to know. I don't want to know about their girlfriends. Please, spare me.
With that, we come to the end of the Odyssey Rapid Fire. Honestly, I don't know what to say. I don't think I've laughed so much in a rapid fire in my life. But theek hai, dekhte hain when it comes out kaisa aata hai. We spoke about how you started and why you started this business. We also spoke about your current situation, the challenges you faced, the things you're doing well. Tell me about the future. Where do you see Veda Tea Company in 5 years from now?
I see Veda Tea in global market. Wow. I want to expand it, I want it to grow more and more bigger. Veda fam, to be more and more Veda fam, adding on to the family. This is what I see myself doing.
Wow.
Yeah.
And also making a few movies along the way.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Comedy movies.
Comedy, yeah. I love comedy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wish you the best, the clarity of thought that you have and the hard work that you have. I'm sure whatever goals you have for Veda Tea Company and yourself, I'm pretty confident you'll achieve those. And with that, we come to the end of the podcast. Thank you so much, Neha. Tell me, how's your experience? I know you're honest. So you tell me, how's your experience on being on the podcast?
This is my first podcast ever. So I'm never going to forget this ever.
Yeah.
And experience was great. Yeah. We both made each other laugh. My answers were funny. I agree, but...
they were honest. More than the funny, they were honest. That's why it was funny.
Yeah, and thank you for having me here. It was a great pleasure. Thank you so much, and I really like it. And I hope you have many more podcasts.
Awesome.
The successful ones.
Honestly, I've enjoyed, it's always you connect when someone speaks from the heart.
Yeah.
And throughout the podcast, you were authentic, spoke from the heart. Yeah. That's why I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't wanted you to, just because LT is sitting and I want to be, then I cannot talk.
Yeah. Perfect. So thank you so much, Neha.
Thank you so much for having me here. Thank you so much. Hi, this is Neha Divedi Gianchandani and I'm the founder of Veda Tea Company. If you have really enjoyed this podcast, please like, share and subscribe at 121 Podcast, and thanks for watching.